The arena pulses with energy. The crowd a sea of anticipation as the lights dim and the spotlight finds the ring. DavidBenavidez, the American phenom known as El Bandera Roja, strides in, his red gloves gleaming, a predator's focus in his eyes. Across from him, RONALD GAVRIL, Romania's iron-willed contender, steps forward, his face a mask of determination. This super middleweight clash promises fireworks, a collision of raw power and unyielding heart. The bell rings and the story of this fight begins to unfold. Round 1 ignites with Benavidez stalking forward, his jab snapping like a whip. He's a force of nature, 6'2", of chiseled aggression, moving with the confidence of an undefeated 22-year-old. Gavril, no stranger to high-stakes battles, circles cautiously, his footwork sharp, eyes locked on his opponent. Benavidez lands a crisp left jab, then another, testing Gavril's guard. The Romanian counters with a quick right hand, catching Benavidez mid-step. It's a statement. Gavril's here to fight, not to fold. The crowd roars as the two exchange blows, Benavidez's pressure setting a relentless pace. The round ends, with both men unscathed but sizing each other up, the tension palpable. As the second round begins, Benavidez turns up the heat. His combinations flow, a right hook grazing Gavril's temple. Gavril, compact and resilient, absorbs the shot and fires back with a short uppercut that grazes Benavidez's chin. The American's head barely moves. His durability is already legendary. The Phoenix native presses forward, aiming for the body, his punches thudding against Gavril's ribs. Each shot sounds like a sledgehammer on leather, but Gavril's toughness holds firm. He slips a wild overhand from Benavidez and lands a counter left, drawing a cheer from the neutral fans. The round closes with Benavidez in control, but Gavril, proving he's no easy mark. Round 3 sees Gavril find his rhythm. He's moving better now, using angles to avoid Benavidez's relentless march. A quick 1-2 from Gavril snaps Benavidez's head back, a rare moment of vulnerability for the young star. The crowd gasps, sensing an upset in the air. But Benavidez, unfazed, retaliates with a vicious body shot that forces a grimace from Gavril. The Romanian's legs stiffen for a split second, but he recovers, circling away. Benavidez's pressure is suffocating, his punches coming in waves, but Gavril's heart keeps him in the fight. The bell rings, and both corners shout instructions, knowing this fight is a chess match as much as a brawl. By round 4, the intensity escalates. Benavidez, sensing Gavril's durability, begins targeting the head with more precision. A looping right hand catches Gavril on the cheek, sending sweat flying into the air. Gavril stumbles but stays upright, his eyes burning with defiance. He answers with a combination of his own, a left-right that lands cleanly on Benavidez's jaw. The American eats the shots and grins, almost daring Gavril to hit harder. The crowd loves it, their cheers drowning out the thud of gloves. Benavidez ends the round with a flurry, pinning Gavril against the ropes, but the Romanian slips away just as the bell sounds. It's a battle of wills now, neither man willing to give an inch. Round 5 is a turning point. Benavidez's power starts to show, his punches carrying a heavier snap. A straight right lands flush on Gavril's nose, drawing a trickle of blood. The Romanian wipes it away, unfazed, and fires back with a counterhook that catches Benavidez off guard. For a moment, the American's knees dip, and the arena erupts. Gavril senses his chance, pressing forward with a flurry of punches, but Benavidez's defense holds. He clinches, buying time, then breaks free with a savage uppercut that rocks Gavril's head back. The round ends with both men trading blows in the center of the ring, the crowd on its feet, screaming for more. Into the 6th, Benavidez unleashes his full arsenal. A thunderous uppercut catches Gavril clean, his legs buckling as the arena gasps. Somehow Gavril stays upright, his resilience defying logic. Benavidez smells blood, his punches coming in torrents. Left hooks, right crosses, body shots that echo through the arena. Gavril's corner screams for him to move, but Benavidez's pressure is relentless. A right hand to the temple sends Gavril staggering, but the bell saves him from a potential knockout. The crowd roars, sensing the fight's momentum shifting firmly toward the American. Round 7 sees Gavril fighting on instinct. His face is marked, blood streaking from his nose, but his eyes burn with resolve. He lands a sharp counterhook that briefly halts Benavidez's advance, but the American's output is overwhelming. A 3-punch combination, jab, cross, body shot, forces Gavril to the ropes again. The Romanian fights back, landing a desperate uppercut, but Benavidez's chin holds firm. The round ends with Benavidez in control, his confidence soaring as Gavril's energy wanes. The 8th round is a showcase of Benavidez's dominance. He's a machine now, his punches precise and punishing. A left hook to Gavril's body draws, a wince, followed by a right hand that snaps the Romanian's head back. Gavril's legs are heavy, but his heart keeps him swinging. He lands a looping right that catches Benavidez's attention, but the American shakes it off and responds with a combination that leaves Gavril reeling. The referee watches closely, but Gavril's grit keeps him in the fight. The bell rings and the crowd applauds both men's courage. Round 9 brings a shift. Gavril, knowing he's behind, digs deep. He starts the round with a flurry, catching Benavidez with a clean left hook. The American's eyes widen. He didn't expect this resurgence. Gavril presses forward, his punches fueled by desperation and pride. A right hand lands on Benavidez's jaw, and for a moment the momentum swings. But Benavidez resets, his footwork sharp, and counters with a body shot that slows Gavril's attack. The round ends with both men trading in the center, neither willing to back down. The championship rounds loom, and round 10 is a war. Gavril, bloodied but unbowed, fights like a man possessed. He lands a counterhook that staggers Benavidez, the crowd roaring as the Romanian finds a second wind. But Benavidez's durability shines through. He absorbs the shot and fires back with a combination that pushes Gavril to the ropes. The American's power is relentless, his punches landing with sickening thuds. Gavril survives the round, but his corner knows he needs a miracle. Round 11 sees Benavidez tighten his grip. A vicious right hand catches Gavril on the chin, his knees buckling again. The referee hovers, but Gavril's heart keeps him upright. He swings back, landing a glancing blow, but Benavidez's onslaught is overwhelming. A body shot folds Gavril slightly, and the crowd senses the end is near. Yet Gavril fights on, his punches slower but still carrying defiance. The bell rings and the arena applauds his courage. The final round, number 12, is a fitting climax. Benavidez, sensing victory, unleashes a devastating combination, jab, cross, hook, that pins Gavril against the ropes. The Romanian's legs wobble, but he refuses to fall. He fires back with a right hand, a last act of defiance, but Benavidez's power is too much. A final flurry from the American leaves Gavril reeling, the crowd on its feet as the bell sounds. Both men raise, their arms exhausted but proud as the arena erupts. The decision comes swiftly. The judges' scorecards reflect Benavidez's dominance. Unanimous decision for the American. He raises his gloves, the red flag of his nickname flying high. Gavril, bloodied and battered, nods in respect, his performance a testament to his heart. The fighters embrace, a moment of mutual respect after a brutal battle. The crowd cheers, knowing they've witnessed something special. As the highlights reel closes, slow-motion replays capture the fight's defining moments. Benavidez's uppercut in the 6th, Gavril's counterhook in the 9th, the final flurry in the 12th. The narrator's voice cuts through the music. DavidBenavidez versus RONALD GAVRIL, a clash of titans that delivered heart, grit, and pure boxing brilliance. The screen fades to black, the fighters' stats flashing alongside their names, cementing this fight as